Hello, here is Dr. Tolchinova, and I'm trying to help you to do your homework today on factors and primes, alright? So the first question is, express the following numbers as products of their prime factors. Alright, and here we are. So we have 60. 60 is the product of 6 and 10, so we split it into factors and present it as a factor tree diagram. 6 is 2 times 3, and 10 is 2 times 5. Alright, let's circle the prime factors as we go along, so we'll circle them. Alright, so what can we write now? We write 60 as a product of prime factors only, and we'll write first the smaller numbers. So we have already 1, 2 here, so the next one will be 2, and then 3, and then 5. Always double check that you copy it correctly, okay? The factors from the factor tree to the answer. Alright. Okay, here's 150, and we need to write it as a product of its prime factors only. 150, the root here as 150 is a product of 10 and 15. Okay, product is the result of multiplication of two numbers. Okay, so 10 is 2 times 5, 15 is 3 times 5. Alright, so they are prime numbers, so I'm circling them. And here we are. Here is the final answer: 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Done. Alright, so let's do the question B. Find the highest common factor of 60 and 50. Okay, so they're saying, okay, 60 is 2 times 3 times 2 times 5. Okay, from the top, right? And 150 is 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Okay, here they give us advice. Circle all the prime numbers which are common to both products of prime factors. Okay, so let's circle which are commons. Alright, I see 2 and 2 here. Common means the same, alright, so they are the same, so I will circle them. Alright, 3 and 3 here and here, right, so I'm circling them. 2 is here, not here. 5 is here, and here is 5. Okay, 5, 5. 5 is here, but not there. Alright, so I'm not circling this 5. Now, they say multiply the circled numbers together to find the highest common factor. So I will multiply 2 and 3 and 5, alright? So that is 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 5 is 30. Okay? That is the highest common factor of both numbers. You can check indeed. 30 is the factor of 60, and when you divide 60 by 30, you are getting 2, right? 2. If you divide 150 by 30, you are getting 5. And none of 2 and 5 have no common factors, and 30 is a really large number, right? So it is indeed highest common factor for both of these numbers. Factor is the divider, is the number that can divide a number without remainders. Okay, so we have found the highest common factor of two of these, 60 and 150. Okay, so now we need to find the lowest common multiple. So they're saying to find the lowest common multiple, multiply the highest common factor by the numbers in both products that were not circled, right? So we have 30 by 2 by 5. Yep. So what do we have here? 2 times 5 is 10. Multiply by 30 is 300. Done and dusted. Okay. Alright. Express 72 as a product of its prime factors. Okay. 72. If you don't remember times table really well, then think about any number, any easy number that comes first. You know, for example, you can notice this is even number, right? It ends in 2, so it's still divisible by 2. So I will divide by 2. 72 divided by 2 is 36. Look, 72 divided by 2. 7 divided by 2 is 3. The remainder 1. 12 divided by 2 is 6. It is 36. Now ask yourself, which one is the prime? 2 is the prime, right? So I will circle. 36 is not prime, so I will carry on dividing it. 36 is still even, so I will divide by 2. So 2. 36 divided by 2 is 18. Alright. 2 is prime, 18 is not, and I know that that is say 2 times 9, alright, 2 and 9 is 3 and 3, okay, 3 times 3, alright. So what we have done is still we didn't write 72 as a product. We just prepared, and we know the tree diagram helped us to find all prime factors. We know that all prime factors will be the circled numbers, okay? So but now I need to write 72 actually as the product. So I will write 72 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So that's the product, okay? By the way, you can't list the prime factors. Some common mistake is if you will just list the prime factors like this, alright, you will not get marks for this, unfortunately, alright, because they specifically ask you to write 72 as a product, alright. That's writing 72 as the product of prime factors. That is just listing prime factors, so please don't do it, alright. And also it's kind of seriously, I don't understand why would you have to list 2 several times in 3. You can say just 2 is and 3 prime factors, so don't do it, please, alright. Don't do it. Alright, let's do the part B. Find the highest common factor of 72 and 120. Alright, highest common factor, we need to find 120. Actually, we need to find all factors of 120. So let's do tree diagram very quickly. 12 and 10, for example, okay? And 12 is 4 and 3, 4 and 3, and 10 is 2 and 5. Let's circle the prime factors, and 4 is not prime yet, so we'll do 2 and times 2, and so here we are. So alright, so let's write 72 as the product of prime factors only from above, okay, and here 120 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, okay. So highest common factor will be, alright, first of all, common factors, right, this one and this one, so that's common, that's common, that's common, and this one is common. 3 and 5 not common, right? So we multiply only common factors, so we're getting 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, so which is 4 times 6 is 24, so 24 is the answer, right? And find the lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple is multiplying once all the factors once, alright? So that's why we will take highest common factor 24 and we'll multiply by the numbers that not circled, so by 3 and by 5. Okay, so much easier perhaps to multiply 24 by 5. Why? Because 4 times 5 is 20, and 20 times 5 is 100, so 120 multiplied by 3 is much easier than 15 by 24, alright? So so again, 24 by 5 is 120, because 20 times 5 100, and 4 times 5 is 20, so altogether it is 120. 120 times 3 is 360, so the answer is 360. That's the end of homework, and thank you for watching.